Hey, how's it going? Today we are once again back playing Beat the Team, Steal a Player, a fun concept that I've done here on my channel before. You may have seen Danny2K or a bunch of other people do it as well. It's kind of self-explanatory, it says in the title. But for today's version of this concept, we are using my giant 36-team hometown team roster setup. You see the states we're scrolling through here. Emphasis on states because it is, for example, Team California, Team Texas. All the states are on one team, and also it's an all-time team roster, so each of these rosters is made up of legends, all-time players, players in their prime. Another example of it being hometown state teams. Look at Florida, a combination of players born in the entire state, no separation of Miami and Orlando, and the team ends up being really stacked. I've used this roster setup before on my channel, including recently. It's a lot of fun. I put a lot of time and effort into it. Again, it's loaded with legends. Louisiana looks good, Michigan. I know the teams that should simulate well, but with a concept like this, you never know. Maybe New York won't be the 1 seed. They probably will be. But to get things going, we are going to simulate one regular season. It'll give us 20 play-in/playoff hometown teams, and we will go from there. Even though it's not really important, Magic Johnson would win MVP in our season simulation. He put up great numbers for the state of Michigan. However, Michigan was not the 1 seed on either side of the bracket here. They were a 4 seed. New York, of course. I knew that was going to happen. New York and Louisiana, the two clear heavyweights on this roster. But like I said, we've got play-in teams on both sides of the bracket. Unfortunately, I didn't put any thought into how these conferences were aligned, but that's okay. It ends up being what it is. It's 4 60-win teams in our Eastern Conference. That is insane. You see the squads, including my Canadians that missed it. While over on the Western side, Louisiana, Kentucky, there's some powerhouses over here, but definitely not as good as the East. Again, though, that doesn't really matter. I just need to see the results, and we can begin with the stealing of players. I've gone ahead and put the best 30-ish players from the non-playoff teams onto a wheel. So before we even get to our playoff sim, we are going to give each team one legend in their prime, beginning with Tennessee, and that's not that great. Born in the state of Oregon, Team Tennessee steals Domantas Sabonis, who's a 91 overall in this roster. They actually needed a center, so that might work. I'm going to go in reverse standings order by conference here to get these spins. So the next team up, another playing team, Mississippi. It really doesn't matter the order. That's a fire upgrade. From the state of Washington, Mississippi gets a new leader in the clubhouse, John Stockton. Texas, also a play-in team on that side of our conference setup. They are going to add Mark Price. I mean, that just makes sense. Mark Price from Oklahoma doesn't have to travel far to join Texas. South Carolina is up next, the last play-in team from that side of our bracket, and they narrowly stole Shea. It's a pretty good consolation prize. Darren Williams from West Virginia can be a nice backup to John Morant. That's not bad. Alabama, a sneaky good team. I actually just had to update our wheel. I noticed I had a few players who are in the playoffs on this wheel, so the pickings got even more slim, unfortunately. Bill Laimbeer, another big man, is definitely not what Alabama needed. But, you know, at least they're tougher. As we move to Arkansas, another sneaky good roster you will see in a second, and they're getting my boy. All right, I'm officially on Team Arkansas. Let's go. From Canada, they grab Steve Nash, who's got Sidney Moncrief, Scottie Pippen, two of the best defenders of all time. That could actually work. Arkansas has to play California in round 1, though, and California is about to add Tyrese Halliburton. Okay, that could have been worse for Arkansas. The tricky part about a video like this is some teams start off just way too good. I mean, Tyrese Halliburton is not even going to see the floor for California, so they don't even get an upgrade, basically. Might be the same situation for Florida as we move along to the 3 seed on this side of the conference. Yep, basically. Sam Cassell, an 89 overall point guard. I mean, he might get a few minutes, but that's fine. If the rich don't get richer, it's okay with me. Kentucky was the 2 seed. Kind of surprising. I forget their roster. Oh my goodness. All right, we might have another contender I wasn't thinking about. Wow, what in the world? How is this Kentucky team? Okay, sure. Why not? They had Kevin Durant from the District of Columbia. That will help them. Will it be enough firepower to potentially take down Louisiana, who's going to add That is actually really perfect for the rest of our teams. Louisiana did not need the help. They add 89 overall De'Aaron Fox. Everyone else can breathe a sigh of relief. They did not get that much better. As we move to our other conference, we'll start with Pennsylvania, who's somehow a play-in team. They add J-Dub. Someone explained to me like I'm a 5-year-old how Wilt Chamberlain and Kobe cannot get out of the play-in. I guess they're just in the way better of a conference. Much better of a conference. That's what I'm trying to say. Next team on our list, also in the play-in, Indiana, another good squad, and they get my other Canadian boy, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, another superstar next to Larry Bird. I mean, that duo could do some damage. We would love to see it, as our next edition of a player will go to North Carolina, and that's sneaky. Chauncey Billups, bro, look at this team. Dude, this conference is so much better. How is this North Carolina team a play-in squad? That's hilarious. In hindsight, I'm not even mad that I did the conferences this way, because it's so, like, there's one that's just so much better, but you never know. Jerry West from West Virginia gets stolen by Georgia. Okay, he might even start over Anthony Edwards. I like it. Our final 6 teams to steal a player in before the playoffs. New Jersey, okay. Stealing him from Missouri, JoJo White, an OG Celtic joining Shaq. Okay. I mean, that could work as we move on to Virginia, a very interesting team. No, Virginia, the thing they definitely didn't need. Blake Griffin from Oklahoma, another big man. I mean, this is a really fun team, but yeah, they don't be needing more bigs. Unfortunately, the wheel does what it does. MVP Magic Johnson and Michigan will get to steal. Okay, that's something serious. Jason Tatum from Missouri, bro. That's a move that could shift things. I mean, that is a really good roster right there. Just 3 spins remaining before we get to the sim. Finally, Illinois is going to grab Isaiah Thomas. Okay. They definitely didn't really need Isaiah Thomas. Oh, they get both Isaiah Thomases now. That's perfect. I'm really happy that happened now. Yeah, just for the LOLs. Ohio, our second to last team, that is Steph and LeBron, joined by my guy, Elgin Baylor from the District of Columbia. I love it. LeBron and Steph are both 99s. I juice them, man. And last but certainly not least, the state of New York. They do not need the help at all. And everyone can breathe the sigh of relief there too, because stolen from Connecticut, Calvin Murphy at 92, probably not going to get minutes on an already loaded New York team. Okay, there we go. That took a minute to add 1 stolen player to all 20 of our play-in/playoff teams. But hopefully now that can make our simulation a bit more unpredictable right from the get-go. Now, it doesn't make sense to give our play-in teams an extra stolen player, so we're not going to do it until we get to the playoffs, but let's see who makes it out of the play-in. I'm going to simulate the first game on both sides. Mississippi is eliminated. South Carolina advances. We've got Texas and Tennessee. Okay. They'll battle for the final spot in the playoffs on that side. We get Georgia, Indiana battling on this side. Kobe and Wilt on Pennsylvania are eliminated. That is crazy. North Carolina advances. Let's see it though. Tennessee and Texas. I mean, I already forget which which player each state added, but let's just find out who wins. Oh no, in a blowout, Oscar Robertson, Penny Hardaway, and Tennessee go out sad. I mean, they had the top end talent. Tyrese Maxey. Oh yeah, Mark Price playing a role for Texas. I mean, that worked out well. Tennessee, not good enough. As the left side of our playoff bracket is set, let's get to the final play-in matchup over here. Georgia against Indy. Oh yeah, I'm rooting for Indiana because they got my boy Shea. Let's go. Even though my hometown team Canada did not make the playoffs in this sim, I got 2 Canadians who might be playing starring roles for their squad. It's a 7-point win as Shea indeed leads Indiana in scoring. Why is he only playing 27 minutes? I don't like that. But we've got our playoff bracket set, and now from this point forward, each series victory will result in a team stealing a player from the team that they beat. Will we get any upsets in round 1? Louisiana up 2-0. Oh my gosh. Okay, so both 1 seeds. No, okay. Louisiana does sweep. The good news for everyone else, Texas doesn't have an out-and-out superstar, so that's okay. On the other side of our bracket, Shea, what are you doing for Indiana, Shea? You are losing in 5 games. That's actually tough. Shea in the playoffs, what did he do? He averaged 12 points a game. All right, Shea, that's not great. Ooh, that is great, though. We get an upset in round 1. I mean, well, we get a couple, actually. It's the 4-5 seed, so not that important. California gets skunked by Arkansas. Big country, Bryant Reeves, 20 points. My boy Steve Nash not getting very many minutes, but I mean, 8 points, 9 assists per game. We will take that. Alabama beats Florida. Interesting. Florida, Sam Cassell didn't get minutes. Alabama, I mean, I didn't like Bill Laimbeer as an addition, but now they got a series win. Over on the other side, Michigan with the MVP Magic Johnson. Yeah, they take care of Virginia. I thought so. Who did we add to Michigan? I can't remember. Jason Tatum, that's right. Virginia with Blake Griffin. Too many big men. And finally, Illinois, they were the favorite with both Isaiah Thomas's. New Jersey, JoJo White, Shaq couldn't get it done. Okay, we are left with a couple 3-2 series, including LeBron and Steph on the verge. Okay, we'll see if we get any game 7s. We do on both sides of the brackets. All right, man. I can't believe LeBron and Steph. I even gave you Elgin Baylor, another legend. Bro, this conference is wild because North Carolina is so good too. A team with prime Chris Paul, John Wall, David Thompson, all these legends, they get first rounded. Yes, that's how deep this roster setup is. Ohio will get out of here with a W. Not a clutch finish, but I just had to show you Oh, okay. I just had to show you John Wall dunking all over Michael Redd. Wow. I feel like it shouldn't have taken them 7 games, but Steph had 28 and 10, Elgin 18 points. LeBron low-key getting carried, playing a facilitator role like for Team USA. Will we get a clutch finish in our lone remaining series? Kentucky. I kind of had a feeling Kentucky was some frauds. I mean, I gave them Kevin Durant though. South Carolina, who'd they add again? It was a backup point guard behind John Morant. Oh yeah, Darren Williams. I mean, that's a really good squad. No shame in losing to that South Carolina team if you're Kentucky, except for the part where you were the 2 seed and probably should have had this series closed out already. Oh, what? Okay, South Carolina, now you should probably feel some shame. I think they were up 3-2 in the series. Now Kentucky just dusts them. Okay, maybe Kevin Durant was a good addition. 21 points a game. He usually doesn't simulate well either, but that's a good start. And now the part of the video where I really cross my fingers that I don't screw anything up. You guys can yell at me in the comments if I do. But for each winning team, I'm going to steal one player from the team they beat, and I'm not going to mess it up, I promise. Okay, here we go in no particular order. Louisiana from Texas, who they beat in the first round, I gave them Jimmy Butler. I mean, they don't really need anything, so there you go. Kentucky was just able to hold on over South Carolina. As a reward, they get prime Kevin Garnett. He's a 99 overall. After beating California, I mean, a lot of options for Arkansas to steal. I gave them Bill Walton, though. I thought they needed a center most. Alabama definitely didn't need a center. No great point guard from Florida to steal, but T-Mac, I'm sure he'll help their roster. Yeah, this one's tough. The rich get so much richer. New York, by way of beating Indiana, I could have given them Shea. I settled on Larry Bird. Are you kidding me? If someone beats New York, I mean, we're going to throw a parade. From North Carolina, I let Ohio steal Chris Paul. I did have to make Steph a 2-guard. I mean, that's a small backcourt, but it's really elite. I wouldn't say Illinois specifically needed a center or another big, but for beating New Jersey, no question we add Shaq. And the final round 1, beat a team, steal a player. Michigan for beating Virginia, get to steal one of their many big men. It's Moses Malone. Okay. I mean, when I look at it, there's no denying. New York has Kareem, Larry, and Michael Jordan on the same team. That is just like stupid. I'm actually mad that happened, but every other team also got juiced on their side of the bracket specifically. Here we go, round 2. Just give me some good series, man. Even if New York, Michigan takes game 1 of that series. No, Steve Nash and Arkansas. Oh, they're down 3-0. I'm so worried about New York, but Louisville might be the team that's just indestructible, as well as they sweep my Arkansas Razorbacks. Bobby Portis. Yeah, if Bobby Portis is your leading scorer, like with all due respect, that's not a good thing. It's just going to be Louisville, New York in the final, isn't it? Wait a minute. Michigan is up 2-1. Please don't jinx them. Don't cheat. I jinxed them. All right, it's a 2-2 series. Please, Michigan, 3-2. Michigan's down 3-2. Don't like seeing that. Also, our potential upset on this side of the bracket, Alabama. I mean, yeah, okay, that's right. I gave Kevin Garnett to Kentucky. The man is very good. T-Mac for Alabama. I mean, he was good enough to help them take 1 game, but without any fireworks, Louisville and Kentucky are off to the conference finals. That's just... okay, I think I'm rooting for Kentucky. I don't want to see Louisville be great. Oh my gosh, how many times have I said Louisville? That's so I just recorded a college football video for one of my many other channels, and Louisville is in my head. Louisiana. I'm sorry, dog. That's crazy. I already know when I upload this video, I'm going to get a million notifications that are like, did he call Louisiana Louisville? And then more people are going to watch more of the video, and they're going to realize I kept saying it. That is really embarrassing, but what am I going to do? I'm not going to edit it out. Let's go. Ohio with LeBron and Steph. They are up 3-2 in the series, I want to say. I actually kind of forget. It's a good game either way. I needed to tell me on the screen. I think I saw Ohio's trying to close out this series. I mean, either way, we'll see who wins this game. Sean Marion over to young Isaiah Thomas, who's getting to the rim on Steph. Oh, Steph playing good defense. Remember, he's playing the 2. Ohio does lead the series 3-2. Okay, so they can close the series out. Both teams trying to make substitutions. Classic 2K. Steph getting inside, doesn't go up with it. The ball is swung to Chris Paul from North Carolina. Pulling up. That's what Chris Paul does, baby. Both teams desperately need a sub. Oh, that is so annoying. Can young Isaiah Thomas find a bucket here for Illinois? Derrick Rose is open, coming off a screen. Sean Marion in the corner. Dan Issel's going to be coming off a down screen. Oh, he's got a lane to the rim. He takes forever, but he does duck inside. Easy 2. Nobody's going to call a timeout here. Steph Curry working on the wing. Okay, he threatened to pull up. Oh, now he does pull up in Isaiah Thomas's face. Steph Curry, that is beyond clutch, my guy. Oh, that's so good to see. Steph, I mean, if you watch all my videos, you'll know I kind of got an issue with Steph. He don't be hitting clutch shots a lot in this game. Here goes Isaiah Thomas back on the other way. No subs are coming unless we get a whistle. IT blocked by Steph on the rebound. Isaiah Thomas. Also blocked. Oh, you hate to see it, Illinois Hoops fans. Isaiah Thomas stolen by Washington, and I guess it's not coming through. Illinois is not going to foul here, so a chance at a dagger for Ohio. You already know who's taking this shot. He's rejecting the screen. He's putting it up, and he misses. Illinois, though, no timeouts. Back in transition. Do not surrender a 3. Oh, my word. Derrick Rose, he's going to be inside for a 2. At worst, this thing's going to OT, and Derrick comes up short. Good defense by CP3, and Steph Curry and LeBron James stands can celebrate. Bron played much better in this game 6. Steph hit the big shot, played some good defense down the stretch too. In a bit of a predictable outcome, we do also get Ohio into the conference finals. Please, Michigan, do something for us. Michigan, force a game 7, then win that game 7. I know it's a lot to ask, but I'm asking nicely. Oh, it's a 2-point game. Michigan is on the verge. They are there. They're so close to forcing a game 7. Moses Malone getting touches immediately. I don't know. Moses is like a 97 overall, but he's got Kareem guarding him. There's no mismatches in favor of New York, but Devin Booker's wide open. Michael Jordan, hand down, man down, and you don't make him pay, D-Book. That is not great. On the other side, here goes MJ. I assume they're going to try and work the ball into Kareem. Wait a minute. No, Mike is wide open. Devin Booker, what have you done to my dreams? Missing a wide open 3, then sagging off Michael Jeffrey Jordan, who makes him pay. Moses misses away. All right, I should have just kept it in Simcast. I jump into this game and immediately New York goes nuclear. Larry Bird putting up a wild shot, but Dolph Shays on the glass. All right, man, I was looking forward to using this roster again. I was hoping I came up with an idea that I could have gotten a different outcome, but this New York team is just too good. Oh, my word. Oh, there's a steal by George Gervin. Maybe Michigan has some life here. Back in transition they go. They really need a 3. Get it. Yeah, give it to D-Book. He's at least. No, D-Book. You're the 3-point shooter out here, my guy. Devin's going to pump fake. He's going to pump fake. He's going to drive and get fouled. Nah, I don't even got to watch this. I already know. Michigan loses in game 6. That is such a shame, man. Jason Tatum, why was he not on the floor in that moment? Michael Jordan had 32 points. Get out of here. Our final 4 is set, and it's the 1-2 seeds on both sides of the brackets. The absolute worst, most predictable outcome, but it is what it is. Louisiana, by virtue of beating Arkansas, steals Scottie Pippen. That's not bad. Kentucky, after beating Alabama, steals Tracy McGrady, who originally came from Florida. Why not? We're just passing T-Mac around. Speaking of passing players around, Ohio will steal Shaquille O'Neal from Illinois by way of New Jersey. That looks pretty good for Ohio. Unfortunately, Ohio is playing New York, who just beat Michigan, and stole Magic Johnson, joining Larry Bird, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, and Michael Jordan in the starting 5. Once again, I say that is stupid. But here we go. Man, a lot. Is this going to be Louisiana or New York in the finals, or do we get something different? It's Ohio takes game 1. Hold on. It's a 2-0 series lead for Louisiana. Did I just say Louisville again? That's actually insane. Like, I think I did. It's in my head now. I can't get it out. Whether I'm saying Louisiana or not, or Louisville or not, this is just embarrassing. I need them to lose. So, oh my word. 3-1 on both sides. 3-2. Ohio had them on the ropes, and now they're... Okay, you know what? I can't be mad about 2 game 7s. Ohio had them down 3-1. Please, LeBron, Steph, and Shaq, you've got to come through for us right now. Do not let Michael Jordan and Kareem win. Don't do it. I don't know why I'm hating on them so much. I think it's because I've seen them win in this roster setup so many times. Ohio's going to do it. Look at this. A 4th quarter push from the Knicks from New York, but it's not going to be enough. Wow. I mean, I feel like that's anticlimactic. It wasn't even a clutch finish. I can't believe that just happened. Elgin Baylor, 22-7. Steph, 19-13. I mean, it's obviously a great team. Chris Paul, Shaq, but they really just beat that. Okay, I feel speechless. I wanted that to happen so badly, and now I get to the moment, and I don't know what to say. Okay, Kentucky, can you take down Louisiana? I keep calling them Louisville. It's some sort of reverse jinx. Whoa, yes. Give me 2 new teams in the finals. What? It's gonna happen. I don't know what to... I'm like the Joker. Remember in that scene where he's like, I'm like a dog chasing a car. I wouldn't know what to do if I caught it. That is literally me in this moment. Kentucky just won. Wow. Add Scottie Pippen to that core, and it's not good enough. Kentucky, Durant, Garnett. Bro, I'm speechless. KG, by way of South Carolina, wins West Finals MVP for Kentucky. LeBron James, the leader of Ohio. He doesn't need all... Well, he did need some help. I mean, let's be honest. I've used this roster setup a few times, And for it not to be I almost did again. Louisiana and New York in the final. I mean, this video is a W no matter who wins this game. I don't know if this is the right call, but the 99 overall was calling to me. So Kentucky adds Bill Russell after beating Louisiana. Crazy. Meanwhile, for Ohio, I mean, there was only one choice. We had to add Michael Jordan next to LeBron, Shaq, Steph, and Chris Paul. I think Steph's going to come off the bench now. I mean, a 98 overall. That's unbelievable. Let's go. Ohio versus Kentucky. I have no idea how this series is going to go. I feel like both teams are pretty evenly matched. So give me like a 6 or 7 game series, right? Yes. 1-1 through 2 games. Give me a 2-2 series. There it is. Who takes game 5? It's Ohio. Love to see it. Braun and MJ combining for 27 points. Everybody. So what? Rajon Rondo leading Kentucky in scoring. Anyways, LeBron and Mike, that's what we're excited about. Can they go ahead and close this game out? They are on the road. So Ohio traveling to Kentucky. Oh, they get up big though. They don't want to see a game 7 and they aren't going to. Wow. As per usual, I'm disappointed in the lack of clutch gameplays in this video. We got a couple though, to be fair. It doesn't matter though. I'm not going to complain about Ohio, Michael Jordan and LeBron on the same team winning a title. I mean, you'd think that would happen more, but this might be a first here on my channel. Wow, a convincing game 6 victory too. And we even get a trophy celebration, which I shouldn't be that happy about in big July of 2025. John Havlicek is happy. Bill Russell, yeah, how's it feel to actually lose in the finals, my guy? John Havlicek featured in the trophy celly. Now Jerry Lucas and his sideburns. The first one to lift the Larry O.B. There's Michael Jeffrey Jordan. I'm not gonna lie to you, when I started the process of this video, I was worried. When I gave New York Larry Bird, I was like, nah, it's over. But we love it. We love the chaos. And stolen from North Carolina, Chris Paul goes ahead and wins finals MVP for Ohio. Let's go. I feel like it's been a while since I've been genuinely happy at the outcome of a video. So give me a thumbs up for that. And anyways, I hope you enjoyed.